everybody, what is up? Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're not. Today's video I need to get right into, so let's jump into it. I have decided that this December, since I have like a week and a half or 2 weeks before Christmas that I don't have school, I'm going to kind of just clean some areas in my house and organize some areas that need to be done. In this video, I will be organizing and going through all of my makeup. Now, I really don't have that much makeup. I have a lot compared to some people, but compared to like influencers and things like that, I don't have much at all. Most of it is from high school. Now, I just graduated college, or I actually am going to graduate college tomorrow. So a lot of it's really old, and honestly the shelf life on most makeup is like 6 to 12 months. And some of this I've had for like 7-8 years. And I decided that I just need to get rid of it. Most of my old makeup I don't use anyways. It's just sitting in my drawers, and I might as well get rid of it. I know that this might seem like it's a little bit wasteful, but like I said, it would not be good if I put this on my face anymore because it is so heavily expired. These are the drawers that I have my makeup in. The top 3 have like makeup and skincare items, and that is what we are going to be going through today. So I'm gonna set this tripod up in a way that you can see the drawers, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start with this first drawer. This is all of my eye products. The first thing that I see is this palette. I actually don't know who this influencer that they collaborated with is, but she's stunning, and also these are stunning. And I did get this in the past few years, so I am gonna keep this. Guys, this one is kind of sad. Honestly, I've been keeping this not because I use it, but this is the Morphe 3502 palette. And this is the first like big makeup item that I kind of like asked for on my Christmas list and received. It's honestly served me so well in high school. I never like wore makeup every day, but you can tell that a lot of these shades have been touched and used. But again, this is probably 8 years old. So it's a very sad day, but 3502 just needs to go. It's kind of the same story with this one. This one is the 35F. I got this one after, maybe the year after 3502, but again, it's still old. And these are mainly shimmer shades. As you can see though, again, this has been pretty used. Kind of the same story with this Huda Beauty palette. This one, you can see that this one is very well used, especially this shade, wow. This one, again, I got in high school, so it's at least 5 years old, probably older than that. I had Ipsy a few years ago, and I had it like 7 or 8 years ago in high school, and I don't remember. I know this one is super old. I think it's purple, yeah. So this one is super old, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that one. This one is also pretty old, and it's also purple, so I'm not gonna be using that one. I do not remember how old this one is. So this one is also old. I used it literally one time in high school. Now this Tartelette & Bloom palette, I did buy that last year. And then this Wildflower palette, I think I got it for my wedding maybe. So I am gonna keep that one because that's only a couple years old. Still expired, but not as bad. Okay, now comes time for the little eye products. These are eyeliners. I genuinely cannot tell you the last time that I wore eyeliner or the last time that I bought an eyeliner. Oh, actually, this NYX one is newer. I think I bought that last year. This one I know for a fact I got in high school because it's plum and I was like, oh, it's so pretty, and then I just never wore it. So we're getting rid of that one for sure. Ooh, this is silver. I actually do think this one is kind of newer as well. I got it in Ipsy when I had it in college. So I actually am gonna keep this one as well, just for like a fun look maybe. And then this is just, I think, a black gel. Yeah, I'm not keeping this one. I don't ever wear black eyeliner. Most of the products in this little thing I do use, but I am getting rid of this brow soap. I honestly never use this, and it's like turning yellow now. And then the other 2 products from here that I'm going to get rid of are the Goof Proof Brow Pencil and what is this? And then some other brow thing. I don't even know how to pronounce the brand, honestly. This I'm getting rid of. I don't even have fake lashes. This is the Rare Beauty mascara. I got it probably 2 years ago. I loved it, but it is just dried out now. This is the Grande Cosmetics Lash Serum. I honestly don't know if I want to get rid of this. It's kind of old, so I don't know if I want to put that like in my eye. Yeah, it's a couple years old, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and get rid of this. So that's it for this drawer. I'm keeping everything that's in here right now. On to the next. Clearly this drawer is a lot more full. Right off the bat, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these two primers. I got these literally in high school and I've been using them for years, but it is time to say goodbye. Next thing I'm getting rid of is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I know that so many people love this product. I actually did not enjoy it. It just looked super cakey on me, and I'm not one who likes like a thicker, more cakey concealer because I don't ever wear foundation normally. This is the only blush that is old and from high school, but guys, this is literally my favorite blush of all time, and they don't make the shade anymore, which is so sad. So I need to take this to like Sephora or Ulta and color match and try to find a new one that's like as close to this color as possible. So for that reason, I'm not getting rid of this yet, but once I find a color match, I will be getting rid of this. Let's talk about my foundation side. Now this beauty blender is super old, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. This beauty blender, also super old, but it's the only other one I have, and I use it almost every day, so I'm keeping that. Let's talk about foundation. Like I said, I never really wear foundation, and I have these two from IT Cosmetics. I love this foundation. I love it so much. I used this one for my wedding, and then I went back and bought a lighter shade for the winter. But like I said, I have found in the past year that I like my makeup way better when I do not wear foundation. And these are multiple years old, and I just don't really think that it would be good anymore. I don't know. I love this foundation. I will always recommend this, especially if you have like dry skin and you want a dewy look, but I just don't need it anymore. It's just kind of impractical for me to keep this. These two foundations, I think this one's like 2 years old and this one's 1 year old. I love Rare Beauty, but this is not my shade. This is a cool tone. I am neutral or warm tone. They just did not have anything else to match my shade, and the Sephora employee was like, yeah, you should do this one. And it totally did not work. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. I think I am gonna keep this ColourPop Pretty Fresh one just to have a foundation in case I want one, because this is the youngest one that I have. These are all things that I got in high school. Literally, this used to say, like this used to have the logo on front of it, and it just doesn't anymore because I used it so much. These two products were used a ton. This one wasn't used that much, but this one is still pretty old. This is the Nomad Cosmetics Highlighter in Moonlight Sun. I used this sucker every single time that I did my makeup for probably 6 years. So this one is definitely old and definitely well used. The last like face product I think that I am getting rid of is this Kokie Translucent Powder. Again, I got this in high school and I didn't really ever use this because I didn't really know how to use this at the time. So I'm just gonna get rid of it because I have a few others now that are newer. Now it's time for lip products. I will say most of these are new. I cleaned out my lip products not very long ago. These are brand new. These are super new. New. All of these liners are new. These are the lip products that I have that are not super new. This one I did get in Ipsy. That is just not a color that I would ever wear. I am more like of a pinky neutral, and that is way too dark for me considering I never wear lipstick, so it's like out of my comfort zone anyways. So I might give this away though. This one's not very old. So if like my mom or grandma or somebody wants this, I might give it to them. Same thing with this Cassis and Cream lip stain. Oh, it's a lip stain? It's still way dark for me. Like I said, I'm not really a berry shade girl. I am so sorry that this is having such a hard time focusing. I am going to try to give this away because I don't think I've ever used this one. I just know that I won't, and it's only a couple of years old as well. So I will see if anybody wants that. I bought this for a potential concert look, and then I tried it and I did not like it at all. First of all, I just don't think I like a red lip on me, but second of all, I did not like how this felt on my lips. It took forever to dry and was definitely not transfer proof. So this one's going bye-bye. I have all of these like darker lip products because I used to think that like, oh, I just need to get used to wearing lipstick and then darker products won't look as bad on me. That's not the truth. So this is also newer and unused, so I'm gonna try to give that one away as well. Okay, that definitely made that look better. And again, I have a couple of little trays that are not being used, so I can go ahead and take those out. Last drawer. This one obviously is not just makeup, but there are just a few things that I can go ahead and get rid of in here. The first one is this Mario Badescu skincare spray. I've had this again since high school and I don't ever use it, but I did use a lot of it. I actually am going to get rid of this. This one is literally brand new in the packaging, so I'm not gonna throw this away. I'm gonna give this one away to somebody. I have a bottle right now and I don't use it every day, so I know that I just don't need a second bottle sitting here. The next thing that I think I'm going to get rid of in this drawer is this brush bath from IT Cosmetics. Again, this is like, I have no idea how long I've had this. I have used it before, so I've had it for a while because I have not cleaned my brushes probably in 2 years, which is gross. We're getting rid of a bunch of them too. Ew. Ew. What the heck? Okay, gross. I was gonna say that I was getting rid of these anyway, but these are like stuck together and I don't know why. So these are all getting thrown away. Same thing with the sunscreen. I normally just, I think that this is a few years old and I don't think that they last that long. And I have other sunscreens that are newer that I like better. There. Wow. This is where we are at so far. This is how much makeup I am getting rid of, which is kind of crazy. I didn't honestly expect to fill this thing up. And we have cleared out 3 of these things, which is really nice because I needed some extras of these to organize my nail drawer. These are all of my makeup brushes. Most of these, again, are super old. I got in high school or I've had for a long time. And I don't use, I almost use, like, I barely use any of these. This one, this one, this one, and this. And then for right now, I'm also keeping this one. This one's newer. Oh wait, actually, all of my ColourPop ones are newer. I completely forgot I even bought those. So we'll keep these. Oh wait, what's this? I think I got that in high school. We'll go ahead and keep these. So these are the brushes that I'm getting rid of. And this is what my brushes look like now. So there's a lot of extra room. And then once I get a new contour brush, I'm going to get rid of this one too because it's also really old. I just don't have anything to replace it with right now. That does make me feel a lot better getting rid of all of that stuff. It's all old. It wouldn't even be good to use on my face anyways. So I'm glad that that is out of the way. That's one less thing that I have to do now. Yay. Like I said, there are a few products in there that I've only used to swatch before and they're not that old. So I do want to give those away instead of like throwing them away because that just seems really wasteful to me. If you guys made it to the end of this video, comment the soap and bubbles emoji down below because we are cleaning things out and then I will know if you guys stayed till the end. Thank you so much for watching this video and I will see you on my next one. Bye.